In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to create Oracle ACFS file, or what I say it's an Oracle ASM Cluster file system, or if I say cloud file system using Ansible playbook. Let's start with that one. Ansible is automation tools where we can do many things in a sense, like when you do repetitive jobs every time manually 10-15 steps, we can do just one execution to finish all the work. So let's start with the setup. So the setup for this one, here I have got master playbook. If I say the content of master playbook is, I define the roles. Actually, I'm going to run through roles. So this is my playbooks, rack acfs.yml, and I'm calling a role that to create acfs. Now let's see the tree structure of that playbook. Not playbook, this is the master like role to see the structure here. So here you can see the structure, you can see the task has got some subtasks, and there's a variables. It looks for when it runs the main.yml task, then it looks for all the variables defined under main.yml, and process the task. Let's see the main entry for the playbook. So that will be under task. If I go main.yml, so here you can see I am give all the steps normally we do manually. If you know that one, like create mount point with proper permissions, then create an ASM disk group if not exist the disk group that we want to for ACFS. Then we check the is this group is mounted or not. After that, we create a new volume, give a name, then create SFS file system with Oracle MKFS command. Register the SFS file systems for auto start or with CRS so that it can start up automatically. Then start the SFS file system resource. Now, if you go to the block section, I am running all those tasks. So I import. So first I am doing pre-install SFS. It's kind of message thing. What it's doing, it's checking. Then second steps is it's module check, that SFS module is installed and loaded to verify that one. Next step is SFS setup, which is I mentioned here. After that, just to validate that SFS is set up properly or not. For that, what we did, I just create a file under SFS file system into node 1 and then validate from node 2. Here I also added the SFS snapshot because SFS snapshot is a very important things for Oracle database, where we can do many things. If When I say many things, so what we can do, we can create a database snap, and then we can do snap of snapshot. We can do our backup. We can create database there. Now there is also 12c R1 onwards. There is an option for all the ACFS snapshots. We can also secure that one. We can set up replication. We can set up encryption. We can set up tagging, compression. So many options are there. Let's see the tree structure once again, what I have got here. So my the variables that I have declared for this playbook, you can get that from, so there's a bars directory and there's a main.yml, which is the file where I have declared all the variables. So for example, here I have give the running first instance. I give the SM1, then I give the volume name, or the volume name will be, I give that what the volume size will be, and I also put things like which disk it will use for ASM disk group, and what the redundancy will be, what the compatibility will be. So all the options I have defined here. So here you can get all the codes from my GitHub repository, which is here. I have got that one, RACDB create ACFS. So this is open, so you can see that GitHub repo as this one. So you can go there and download that one and change all the variables as per your environment. Then you can run your setup in your setup. Now let's run the playbook that I'm going to run. Before that, what I can show you that my host file. So vi host. mm, Okay, where is that one? This is my host file. So that should be host file here where I mentioned. So you see I'm mainly using two nodes, which is ORAX1 is my node 1 and ORAX2 it's a two node cluster. So let's start to run the playbook. So my playbook is rack ACFS. So to run the command is Ansible playbook, then rack. What is my playbook is rack dbsf, just to make sure that this is my playbook. So I'm going to run that playbook now. Playbook. So let's start to run that one. Oh, before that, just let you know that you can use this setup like check check and with diff to see what it will do. It will give you some output so that you can say what will be after running this one. It doesn't execute the command, but it's give you check options. You can also use step command. So what step command does, it gives you an option to go through step by step. But now we are going to run playbook. Uh, Here we executing this one. Well, you see that yellow and OK, like yellow is change and OK is green. So change means that directory was not there, so it created that one. If OK, that means directory already exists. Like here is the module already installed. So SF module is already installed and loaded. Now this steps, it's going to check that ASM disk group, which I defined for ACFS, which actually doesn't exist at this stage, so it's going to create that ACFS disk group. Here I give a pause. So this group is created now. It's going to create ASM volume. So volume is created. Now it's going to check the device. It's a check debugging. Now it's going to create a cloud file system, setting up auto start so that it can start up when server reboot. Now it's starting cloud file system. So it's just checking, this page is checking that file system is created successfully, ACFS mounted in both the nodes. And here we see that yes, ACFS file system, we can see that one from both the nodes, rack 1 and rack 2. And we get a touch file into node 1 and node 2. It's all validation. So it's successfully completed, that we can see that one. So um, thank you. everyone for watching this one.